I just spent 2000 resin on Lyney to build him up as far as I can get and also get him properly fitted out to finally get the answer that has been bugging my mind for a while now. Is he actually worth it? And is he good? All I know by now is he feels kinda like a Pyro Gunyu, which is not inherently a bad thing. But should you get yourself a Lyney too? I don't know yet, but I will find out at the end of this video, and I will tell you what I think based on the results I get from this. So let's get right into it by taking a look at what Lyney looks like after I spent all that resin on building him up. Apart from the obvious benefits that he already brings with himself, thanks to wearing Fire Heist, we're not gonna discuss it further in detail. And first, we are going to talk about artifacts and weapons. So what exactly did I do to Lyney? Well, so unsurprisingly, before the patch came out, I didn't know what kind of stats he would have. However, I knew he would be Pyro based, so I took the very adult decision of just farming Pyro artifacts anyway, and also stealing artifacts of my already existing Pyro characters, and just farming them even more to get even better artifacts. All this made me end up with the artifact set you can see on your screen now. Is it perfect? No. Is it pretty good? I actually think it's pretty good. I could have used the new artifact set, however, which gives a bonus to charge attack, but also gives a second bonus to crit rate, and I think I don't really need crit rate, because I already have a very high crit rate, especially thanks to his base crit rate, and thanks to another trick that I have up my sleeve in this situation.
Release that beast, sir! I need more bullets! Bigger weapons! Bigger weapons! Hasta la vista, baby!
So, as you can tell, I gave him a 5-star weapon, which I had all this time, and it works. It's one that you get if you fail the weapon banner, but it does the job quite decently, and it is actually a very good weapon. I ended up getting Lyney to level 80, not to level 90, simply because I'm not able to farm that amount of flowers in the short amount of time since release. But all in all, this made me end up with the following stats that you can see on your screen now, which aren't bad at all, with a very high, almost 100% crit rate, and a decent crit damage rate, but also a very high attack value. However, the one downside that I do have right now is that all his skills are actually only to level 6 and not level 8, but it shouldn't be the biggest issue, I hope. So I think this is enough of theory, so let's go ahead and actually test him out. So yeah, I tried out Lyney against normal heavier enemies, loads of them. I tried him against the Cryo as well, which went incredibly fast. And I tried him versus a world boss that was noticeably harder, and it turns out he's very squishy. But I guess that doesn't come as a surprise, considering he has to be relatively close to the enemies to get a full bonus from his E skill. And that kinda makes him a bit squishy. So having a shield would be a big benefit. But I want to save up on C6 for Arena, so I'm not going to roll on Zhongli for a good shield unit. I'm rather getting C6 Arena for reasons that do not need to be specified further. But damage-wise, he is really good. Like, real good. So is it worth getting him? I say yes, but you should consider also getting a signature weapon if you want to, because I think it's gonna be real good with him. Anyway, tell me what you think in the comments. If you enjoyed the video, also remember to subscribe and like the video, and a big shout out to my Patreon supporters. Anyway, toodaloo!